The Joker War was a brutal and chaotic event that pushed Gotham City and Batman himself to their absolute limits. It all started when the Joker uncovered Bruce Wayne's secret as Batman and used it to execute his most ambitious plan yet, stealing Bruce's fortune and gaining control of Wayne Enterprises. Joker armed himself with unlimited resources and unleashed a reign of terror over Gotham. With an army of clowns, mind-controlled civilians, and a stolen arsenal of bat tech, the Clown Prince of Crime sought to dismantle Batman's legacy and reshape the city into his own twisted vision. Gotham fell into complete anarchy. The streets were flooded with Jokerized civilians, and the city's criminals thrived under the chaos. Meanwhile, Batman, already weakened and mentally strained from previous battles, found himself at his lowest. Stripped of his resources and betrayed by his own technology, he struggled to regain control. The Joker's new partner, Punchline, played a crucial role in this, serving as his enforcer and a psychological tormentor for Batman and his allies. Nightwing, Batgirl, Red Hood, and the rest of the Bat family fought desperately to contain the destruction, but the Joker's influence was too vast. And at the heart of it all, Harley Quinn stood between the two eternal foes, with her own score to settle. As Batman number 100 begins, the war reaches its climax. Gotham was on fire, both figuratively and literally. The streets were still under siege by the Joker's twisted army, remnants of the chaos he had unleashed in his war against the city. But amid the wreckage, hope was rekindling. At the heart of it all, inside the old clock tower in Burnside, Barbara Gordon took her rightful place once more as Oracle. Gotham needed leadership, coordination, a guiding hand to help the resistance push back against the Joker's madness. And there was no one better suited for the job. Her fingers moved swiftly over the keyboard, activating hidden communication lines. She had been silent for too long, sidelined while Gotham suffered. But now, her voice would be the beacon cutting through the darkness. With a press of a button, her message echoed across the city, reaching radios, emergency frequencies, and even the battered citizens listening in the shadows. "This is Oracle," her voice rang out. "The Bat family is here. We're taking Gotham back. You are not alone." For many, it was the first sign of real hope in days. And for Nightwing, who had been fighting in the chaos alongside the others, it was something more. That voice wasn't just a message of resistance. It was her, Barbara, his friend, his ally, a part of his world that had been missing. He allowed himself a small smile. It was good to hear her again. It was good to be back. Meanwhile, at Ace Chemicals, inside the factory where the Joker had been born, a different kind of showdown was unfolding. The air was thick with chemical fumes, the neon green glow of toxic vats casting unnatural shadows across the floor. Batman stood, bruised and bleeding, staring down the figure before him. The Joker grinned, clad mockingly in a twisted version of Batman's own new high-tech suit, one that Bruce had designed for the future of Gotham. The Clown Prince of Crime wore it like a grotesque joke, a walking mockery of everything Batman had worked for. "You never learn, Bats," the Joker cackled, arms outstretched. "Gotham ain't yours to fix. It never was. And this stupid little dream of yours, this fantasy that you can make it brighter, safer, it's a joke. And guess what? The city's finally in on it." They clashed, fists colliding in a battle fueled by years of history and hatred. The war was already ending elsewhere. Nightwing and the rest of the Bat family had taken down Punchline, handing her over to the authorities. The tide was turning, but here, in this factory of nightmares, the real battle raged on. Batman struck hard, forcing Joker to the ground. "You've lost." The words were final, definitive, but the Joker only laughed. "Oh, Bruce," he sneered, voice dripping with amusement. "You don't get it, do you? This war? This wasn't about me winning, it was about you losing. And you did. You just don't see it yet." He gestured around them, as if Gotham itself were proof of his victory. "I've scarred this city again, deeper than ever before. The GCPD? Corrupt beyond saving. The politicians? Bought and paid for. And you." The Joker's grin widened. "You'll never be their hero again. I made sure of that. No one will ever trust Wayne Enterprises to help them anymore. Your name, your precious legacy, it's ash now. Gotham won't look to Batman for salvation. Not anymore. For the first time in their long, endless battle, Batman felt the weight of those words. And then, the Joker launched. He was fast, too fast. In an instant, he was on top of Bruce, pressing a blade to his face. "You know what I really want?" the Joker whispered, voice barely above a breath. "I want to ruin you. I want to carve up that pretty billionaire mug of yours so that no one ever sees Bruce Wayne again. Just Batman. Forever." Before he could strike, a gunshot rang out. The Joker staggered back, a gash across his cheek. Smoke curled from the barrel of the gun, held by a familiar figure. Harley Quinn. She stood tall, unwavering, her expression unreadable. She had warned Batman before. She was done with this cycle, done with the endless, pointless war between him and the Joker. And tonight, she was going to end it. "You always were a coward," she muttered, striding forward. The Joker clutched his bleeding face, chuckling as if this was all some big joke. Harley didn't wait. She grabbed the explosive Joker had prepared, fashioning 2 makeshift belts, one for him and one for herself. She turned to Batman. "This is it, Bats," she said firmly. "You get to save one of us." The Joker howled with laughter. "Oh, this is rich. We know who he's going to pick. Come on, Bats, go ahead. Be predictable. Be boring." But Batman didn't hesitate. With the precision and skill that made him who he was, he moved. Using the gadgets in his suit, he deactivated the explosives, first on Harley, then turning toward the Joker. The Joker's grin faltered. "What?" But Batman was already gone. Harley was safe, and the Joker was left behind, the building collapsing around him. The echoes of laughter rang out as Batman and Harley escaped. Somewhere in the ruins, Alfred's zombified corpse, manipulated by Joker's twisted schemes, laughed along with him. And that's the video, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to watch more videos that will appear on the screen right now. See you later.